Vince Gill and Amy Grant transitioned from singing House of Love to being in love. The Grammy-winning country singer and the queen of Christian pop first crossed paths in late 1993, although at that time, they were both married to other people. After then, the two musicians became friends and started working on songs together. The musicians' relationship didn't become intimate until after their separate marriages ended. In a 2003 interview with Larry King, Gill stated, "The truth is there was never a magic plan, I'm going to go do this and a couple years later you go do this. Never once was there even a conversation. My marriage ended in divorce." "Well, I think Amy will probably stay," I replied. I did, truly. I felt that way. The two started dating in 1999 and were joined in marriage the following year by their two families. Grant and her ex-husband Gary Chapman have 3 children, Matt, Sarah, and Millie, while Gill and his ex-wife Janice Oliver have a daughter Jenny. 2 days after their first wedding anniversary, Grant and Gill's daughter Karina was born, adding a new member to their blended family. Here's all you need to know about Amy Grant and Vince Gill's relationship, from creating music together to commemorating milestone anniversaries. Gill got interested in Grant's Christmas song Tennessee Christmas at first. The country music artist remembers hearing the song on the radio in 1983 during an appearance on I Played the Ryman. "I was driving somewhere in Nashville when I heard her voice, so I stopped the car," he stated. "I didn't realize how strongly I was connected to that voice when I said, 'There's something in it.'" According to the Oklahoman, the pair first crossed paths in 1993 when Grant attended Vince Gill's Christmas with Vince Gill holiday event in Tulsa, Oklahoma. "Before we started working together, we actually crossed paths a number of times. During Desert Storm at Fort Campbell, in Tennessee, we sang for the soldiers. And I simply believed that he was a kind man," Grant told King in 2003, "and then we worked together Christmas of '93 and actually performed together. His personality just attracted me. I simply felt that he was a wonderful man." Gill said to ABC News in 2003 that he was challenged to dance with Grant at the concert while wearing a top hat. "I started dancing with her, and those pretty big eyes," he said. "When I started to sing, I could not find the words at all. And I was being laughed at by the crowd." In the couple's interview with King, Grant added that when they initially started working together, there was nothing shocking between them. "We collaborated on this project. It was excellent. I was performing at a Nashville Symphony benefit," she said, and he was working with Chet Atkins on a TV program for a Christmas show. "His management asked me over the phone if she would be appearing on the TV show. 'Hey, I'll do the TV show with him if he'll do the benefit with me,' I exclaimed. And performing these Christmas shows for years served as the link that binded our friendship." The title tune from Grant's 1994 album House of Love was sung by the pair. Grant revealed on Larry King Live that she invited Gill to participate in it in between their 1993 Christmas specials. "I'd heard his voice live, I said, 'Would you sing on this record of mine, House of Love?' she remarked." Later, Grant told ABC News that when they got together to make the music video, sparks flared between them. "I think that a part of me loved him instantly," stated Grant. "While he was singing, I walked up behind him and gave him the strongest hug I could because I was so moved by him as a person. 'I just needed to hug you all night,' I murmured." Gill's former spouse submitted a divorce petition in 1997 following a 17-year together. Oliver gave the Chicago Tribune a report at the time stating that the divorce was due to irreconcilable differences. Grant saw in the news about Gill's divorce. "It's how I learned about it," she said. "I read it in the paper," in her 2003 interview with King. Grant wasn't pleased with the news at first. "It wasn't like I went, 'Oh good, he's available to me,' because I wasn't," she said. The 1982 couple Grant and Chapman confirmed their separation in 1998. At the time, Chapman told People, "This is easily the saddest thing I've encountered in my life. I'm an old-fashioned guy who believes marriage should last until one of you quits breathing." Later, in June 1999, the divorce between the former couple was formalized. In an interview with the Tennessean, Grant revealed that she and Gill were in a romantic relationship. The singer of Baby revealed that Millie, her daughter, had inquired as to whether Gill was her lover. I answered, "He is, honey," after taking a small breath. Yes, Grant remembered. She clarified that their friendship was unrelated to either of their divorces. "A lot of disparaging things were said about my very public friendship with Vince," she claimed. "One of the reasons that the friendship was so public was because it never occurred to me to hide it." A representative for Gill said that the couple was engaged in March 2000. She stated, "I can confirm that they are getting married, as reported by the Tampa Bay Times. Other than that, they'd like to protect their privacy." In March 2000, not long after their engagement became public, the pair tied the knot. They exchanged vows in a garden ceremony not far from Nashville. After exchanging kisses, they held hands. "All they needed was one other's support," a buddy remarked. "Everybody was crying, everybody, because we've seen them go through so much." 100 people attended the ceremony, including the children of the bride and groom. Grant claimed that she and Vince were the only excited ones at their wedding to Katie Couric during an appearance on Katie in 2013. "I laugh about our wedding day, because all of our photographs, I refer to my grim-faced children," said Grant. "It just takes time, and it's okay to let it." Gill's representative told the Associated Press that the couple was expecting their first child together, months after they were married. The representative said, "She's due at the end of March." 2 days after celebrating their first wedding anniversary, the couple welcomed their daughter Karina Grant Gill. "Karina is the glue of their family," according to Gill. He subsequently told AARP The magazine, "She bonded all of us in a blood way that really did connect us." At Grant's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony, the whole blended family was present, and Gill gave a heartfelt statement to celebrate his wife's achievement. "Amy's greatest quality is her ability to have a conversation with you as your friend or even a stranger, and she will never waver from that conversation," Gill stated in his remarks, according to the AP. "The thing I adore most about my wife is that she doesn't peek over your shoulder during a conversation to check if a better or bigger offer is approaching. She is devoted to you and you alone. She is a fantastic friend, and I commend her for that. If you've been fortunate enough to spend time with her as a friend, ride a bus with her, or allow her assist you sort of cure your own troubles." On Gill's 54th birthday, Grant's mother Gloria, whose health was failing and she suffered from dementia, came to live with them for her last days. "What if she's got another 4 or 6 months?" Grant questioned Gill after Gloria lived longer than expected. Gill responded, "Then we get to enjoy your mother for 4 or 6 more months." On April 30, 2011, Gloria Grant passed away. In 2009, Burton, Grant's father, was also identified as having dementia. The singer expressed to People how so supportive her hubby has been in helping to care for her parents. "He's not a man of a whole lot of words, but sometimes he can read it on my face," she continued. "He'll just say, 'Come here,' while sitting on the couch. It appears that you require some time to be retained." A few days after Thanksgiving in 2019, Grant posted on Instagram to thank her husband. She posted a picture of herself and Gill with the caption, "I hope everyone had a happy and restful Thanksgiving. I will always be appreciative of my wonderful spouse Vince and the life we have together. Would be interested in learning about your gratitudes for this year." Grant talked to People about performing with her spouse later that month. "He may be one of the most talented musicians and vocalists I have ever heard, and every night I fall in love with him all over again while I watch him perform. I mean, forever," said Grant. "He simply improves everything. Enhances the sound of everything. He's also funny. He also laughs at himself." In 2020, the couple commemorated 20 years of marriage. Grant posted a picture of their names engraved into a log on Instagram to commemorate their wedding anniversary. She captioned the photo, saying, "20 years. Log carving by George Hemby." Gill penned When My Amy Prays, a song he wrote for Grant, and won Best Country Solo Performance at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards. "It only serves as evidence of how much I value her. How important she is to me," he said to CMT. "She lives a kind life, and that's the first thing you notice about her. It's kind of endless and the first thing you ever encounter." Grant was involved in a bicycle accident in Nashville in July of 2022. After falling off her bike while riding with a companion, Grant was brought to Vanderbilt Hospital and given wounds and abrasion treatments. According to Billboard, Gill even canceled 3 of his gigs to be there for his wife while she recovered in the hospital. Gill, Grant subsequently told People, made every day of the journey okay. According to her, Gill said, "Things happen to people every day, and you just have to take one day at a time, and we're here, and I love you." When Grant's daughter Karina went on stage with her father to play When My Amy Prays at the Ryman in Nashville, it was more than a week after Grant's bike tragedy. "We're gonna do this song that I wrote for my wife, Amy," Gill stated. "We haven't been doing it much, but we've been thinking about her a lot since her accident and everything she's been through, and I thought it would be so sweet if her youngest sang this song I wrote for her. Welcome, my little one." Karina altered the lyrics as she was singing, adding When My Mama Prays. Together, the pair spent the whole holiday season performing in Nashville at their yearly production, Christmas at the Ryman. Duetting famous Christmas tunes, the husband-wife team and the city of Nashville have made the 12-concert run of their show a long-standing tradition. The University of Notre Dame granted Grant an honorary degree. Gill traveled with her to Indiana and witnessed the university's commencement ceremony in May when she was awarded an honorary degree of fine arts. Grant sang Breath of Heaven to bring the event to a close. For the past 13 years, Gill and Grant have been the hosts of Nashville's annual Christmas at the Ryman Holiday Concert Series. Christmas classics like Let It Snow, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and O Holy Night are sung by the duo. Grant stated in a statement, "It's become one of our favorite holiday traditions."